So what are the key strengths we should be teaching kids? According to our next guest, this is one of the most common questions that parents ask her. Amy Morin says one of the most important is mental strength, and she's sharing her wisdom in a new book, 13 Things That Strong Kids Do. Psychotherapist and author Amy Morin joins us now. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
And you're a friend of the show. You've been here several times with Lauren, but it's my pleasure to meet you, and thanks for getting up with us.
Well, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Well, let's jump right into some of the things that mentally strong kids need to do to kind of empower themselves, or how do they empower themselves?
Well, we know a lot of kids are really quick to say things like, my brother makes me mad, or my teacher ruined my day. So we want to empower kids by helping them change their language so that they know I'm in control of how I think, how I feel, and how I behave, no matter what's going on around me. So a really quick and easy exercise is to just teach them to use a catchphrase that they can repeat to themselves over and over, like, I'm in charge of my own happiness, or it's up to me to decide what kind of day I'm going to have.
Does that work? I mean, I know of like affirmations, and I kind of practice that, but have you seen that it really does work and makes kids feel good about themselves?
Definitely. So it helps drown out those negative thoughts that they have, and it's a great way for them to learn how to teach themselves. As adults, we're usually really quick to tell kids, no, don't worry about it, or you'll be fine. But we want to teach them how to do that for themselves. And when they have a really quick catchphrase that they can just repeat to themselves, that helps drown out those negative thoughts, quiet those voices, and remind them that they can empower themselves.
And I guess part of that empowerment, you say that strong kids can learn to kind of own their own mistakes, like they can handle this?
Yeah, they're so quick to cover their mistakes up, and of course, who could blame them? Because when they mess up, they get in trouble. So they want to cover them up, they want to hide them. Sometimes it's easier to do that, but unless they learn how to own those mistakes, they're never going to learn from them. So we want to teach them, how do you set yourself up for success? If you have a kid who forgets to bring their sneakers to school on gym day, then maybe you teach them, pack your bag the night before, and then you won't repeat that mistake again.
You also point out this whole concept of celebrating other people's success. Why is that important, and how can parents help their kids with this?
It's so easy for kids to be jealous of another kid that gets better grades, or the kids who score more points in the game. We want kids to know that they can be happy for their friends, and that while their friends maybe are succeeding, it's not taking away from their success, that they can still succeed too. There's plenty of room for you to get good grades, plenty of room for you to do well in sports. So one easy way to help kids do this is to teach them to act like the person they want to become. And that's not about copying the other kids or about acting fake, but instead you just teach them, if you want to be a confident kid, act confident, even when you don't feel it. And when they change their behavior, the emotions often come later, and then they won't struggle so much. If other people are succeeding, it helps them keep their eyes on their own road to success, and they don't get distracted by what other people are doing.
Their own road to success can go through failure. And as adults, we kind of have a better understanding of that. But you feel like it's important that children can kind of fail up and learn from those failures.
Yeah, we know that so many kids don't want to try something new because they're thinking, oh, what if I'm not good at it? Or when they fail the first time, they think it wasn't meant to be, and they're really quick to give up. We want to teach them that failure is part of the process and that they can learn from failure. And on research studies, we found that the more that we start teaching kids about famous failures, so rather than just talking about how Einstein or Edison succeeded, teach them how those people failed along the way. The kids then become more brave. They're more willing to put themselves out there, and they know that failure is often part of that journey to success.
I'm the motivational quotes guy, and there's one talking about all the shots that Michael Jordan missed in order to get to the point where he could make them. Something like that, right?
Exactly. And that from research, we know that the more we talk about famous people's failures rather than just their successes, kids just become more confident. So instead of focusing on Michael Jordan's success, talk about the fact that he missed a lot of those shots too.
All right, we want to get our hands on this book. So how do we get it? When's it coming out? Where can I get one?
It officially hits the shelves on April 6th, but you can pre-order it now from places like Amazon, Target.com, Barnes & Noble, pretty much anywhere books are sold.
And the 13 Things, that's a series for you, right? So there are books for adults as well.
It is. In my adult books, I talk about what not to do, but for my kid book, I'm teaching them the healthy habits that they can start doing now so they won't grow up to do those unhealthy habits later in life.
They won't grow up messed up like us. Get it together now so you don't need the book later on in life.
Proof that you can build mental strength at any age.
Outstanding. Thank you so much. We appreciate you starting the morning with us.
Thanks for having me.
You have a great day.